Sana from our Today Special Value that's coming up. What do you think? Tastes pretty good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so much ado about water, but let's talk about how about a Guardian Angel locket that has been crazy, very, very, very popular. By the way, Marianne, you always bring us really beautiful items that we just love.
Thank you,
just really great things. This one is perfect for the graduation season that is coming up. It's a Guardian Angel locket. It's the entire look, a 20-inch curb link chain. It looks like a heart on the outside, but on the inside is where the special treat is. I'm going to tell you that it comes boxed. It's $13.80.
Wow.
Ships for $3. Once they go, we're going to have to say goodbye. And already 25,000 of these have been sold. We are down to our final ones that we're ever going to be ever ordered. Please jump in if you want this. It is beautiful. J145094. Because inside,
it's beautiful and shiny,
look.
silver tone on the outside, and then there's that little notch where you can just open it up, and there you have that beautiful Guardian Angel, and that's just you know it's there. The person who gave it to you knows it's there, but it's something that you just carry as a special something between you and that person.
Look at that.
Look how beautiful. I actually have one, Nancy, with a little bit of ribbon behind it, just so you can see the Guardian Angel a little bit better.
Can I have a ruler, if that would be possible? I'd love to have that, so we can also just to measure to see how big it is, because it's a substantial, beautiful heart.
It's amazing for this price, but there's that Guardian Angel with that little bit of ribbon behind it, which you could do too if you wanted to. It's actually got enough depth that you could put a little note in there. But it's a wonderful gift for a graduation, for someone who's going off on a happy adventure. It's also a really wonderful piece for that person who might be having a little bit of a struggle right now, something going on that's just really hard to deal with. It's a great, inexpensive way to say, I'm with you, I'm thinking of you, and so is your Guardian Angel.
Yeah, and there's my dear friend, I'll show you this, by the way. This is almost 1.5 inches from top to bottom with that veil in, and you can see all the very high polished, really strong curb link chain, 20 inches in length. And just to show you how it connects, this is actually a magnetic clasp on the back. So if you are giving this to somebody who has, whoa, look at that, finds
it's the strongest magnetic clasp.
Super strong.
It nests within each other, so you don't have to worry about it being pulled and coming off. So.
And so if you are giving this to somebody who does have problems with dexterity, you don't have to worry about that because they can find it. I always love to tell the story as we take a look at that beautiful angel inside of there, is that a dear friend of mine, her mother passed away last year, and she kept saying to me, Nancy, how come my mom isn't talking to me? How come she hasn't shown herself to me yet at all, like done anything? And I said, just give it some time. You know, let time go by. You're grieving so much still for your mom.
Right.
And then it was just about, I guess it was probably about 2 months ago, we went out to lunch, we went shopping, and she said, I have to tell you, my mom finally talked to me. And I'm like, you're kidding, what happened? She'd had a dream that her mom came to her in her dream, and there was a phone call, and all of a sudden in her dream, she picks up the phone, and her mom says, hi, Janice, it's Mom. And so this was all happening, of course, in her dream, but she knows that her mom is there. And even if you're not hearing, this is my belief system, this may not be yours, but I do feel like for those people who have passed on, I think that they're still there, they're watching over us, but also not just for those people who have passed on, but it is like you were talking about, Marianne, is that reminder when we go away and we go somewhere, for that young person that's going off to college. If they're having to have they're getting ready to make a bad decision, if they reach up and grab a hold of that heart, they might make a different decision. I was just talking to Isabella, she's 6 years old, my daughter, about consequences and making those decisions. Sometimes, we have to deal with the consequences, good or bad.
We always have to deal with those. It's really hard for a young person to understand that. But I think that's why Guardian Angels are so close to our hearts, because it's religious, it's spiritual, it's folklore. It's all about having somebody in your corner. And that makes some of those tough decisions a little bit easier to make because you feel like you're not alone. So if you have someone who might need that kind of help, or you have a niece, a nephew, a grandchild, a daughter, a son who's going off on an adventure for the summer, it would be so nice to have this go along, and so that person knows that he or she is not alone. And I say he because a guy could put this in his pocket, and just
very, very true.
Really
like they
have that,
or they can have it because if they keep a box with their watch or a bracelet or something,
exactly,
in it, they can put that there. I do want to let you know that how many have now sold, John? So already 1,000 ordered this morning.
Oh,
we're down to our final 1,400 that we can ever have. There is no reorder on this, and it's $13.80. A wonderfully affordable way to show how much you care, to remind you of someone watching close to you. But this comes with a box. It's already boxed for you. It's J145094. It is the entire look. So you're getting the curb link chain along with it. It's nice and beefy. There is nothing chintzy about it at all. It is nice and strong. It's about almost a 1/16 of an inch or so, maybe even a little bit more than that, probably even an eighth of an inch.
Yeah, it's really nice. And you could literally...
An eighth of an inch thick in that curb link
That's
chain.
beautiful. If you wanted to, you could use that chain for something else. You could put this beautiful heart locket on a ribbon, on a cord. You really could mix up the way that it's worn, but the guardian angel is just that secret inside. It's still a beautiful silver tone heart that I love the way you're wearing it, Nancy, where you've got it layered with other pieces, which it just looks so perfect.
Yeah.
So the guardian angel is just something that the person who's wearing it knows, but not everybody else needs to know it because it's still a beautiful piece of jewelry on its own.
And it's dimension. There's a lot of dimension.
Yes.
This is almost gone. I don't want you to miss out on it. If you can pick up maybe 2 or 3 in here because you might want to pass this on to your granddaughter. You might want to be able to give these to all your granddaughters or your nieces. This might be something that you'll have in your box. I just recently had on my Facebook page, my heart goes out to Karen. She just told me she lost her son and it was really horrible.
Oh no.
And my heart goes out to her. And if you have